Pixelkin.
Hi, and welcome to The Issue, a new show we're doing at Pixelkin where we discuss in depth, in 5 minutes, one news topic every week. I'm Simone de Rochefort.
I'm Courtney Holmes.
Yes, you are. And so this week we're talking about Marvel and Marvel video games because at San Diego Comic-Con, surprising no one, Mike Rose, who is a producer at Marvel Games, said that Marvel is totally going to be making console games, more console games, as opposed to the sort of mobile games that they've been putting out. I think the most popular, which is Marvel Puzzle Quest. Have you played Marvel Puzzle Quest?
Nah.
It's super popular. I started to play it, and it's basically a Skin of Bejeweled, but you get Marvel superheroes and you level them up and they fight each other. And I know a lot of people who are really into it.
Yeah, I've got so many of those little mobile games floating around my life. I have a hard enough time keeping up with Pokemon Shuffle.
So when Mike Jones was answering those questions at Comic-Con, he said that Marvel was focusing on, quote-unquote, quality-focused console games. And he also reminded everyone that Marvel has partnered with Telltale Games to make a Marvel franchise Telltale game, which is typically, a very narrative-based, making dialogue choices, moving through a complex story sort of game. The date for that is 2017, and this was announced earlier this year. So that kind of gives you a pretty good idea of the production cycle that they're looking at.
Probably a good sign. I'm really excited they're working with Telltale because I'm always excited whenever anyone says they're working with Telltale. You were saying we tend to think of them as sort of more M-rated stuff, like Tales from the Borderlands and The Walking Dead, but they're also going to be doing the new story mode in Minecraft.
The Minecraft story mode is the first time I've really seen them do what is thought of as a kid-focused property, and that's kind of making me wonder what direction this Marvel Telltale game is going in. It kind of leaves it ambiguous whether it's going to be focused at a general audience like the Marvel films, or whether it's going to be focused at kids, like presumably the Minecraft game, though I assume that will be also not focused at kids in a way that it talks down to people, but focused at kids in a way that it's family friendly, or whether it'll be something like The Walking Dead or Tales from the Borderlands, like you said. I think it leaves it really ambiguous, and I'm interested.
Yeah, well, Marvel has been producing, they have all of those Disney Infinity characters, they have all the Marvel Lego games, so they have been producing this family-friendly content with all the Avengers storylines.
That's a good point.
But it's sort of, they're doing it as part of someone else's project, like part of the Lego universe.
Yeah, so maybe they're actually done producing family-friendly games. Maybe they want something on the total other end of the spectrum, like we saw with the new Arkham game.
It's interesting. You can't really draw a ton of parallels between the Batman games and the Marvel universe. They don't exactly have a mirror there.
There have been quite a few DC games, but the Batman Arkham series is the only one that's really, I think, taken this central iconic character from the DC universe and made what is generally considered to be a consistently quality action adventure series out of it. And we haven't really seen something like that from Marvel. We've got some Wolverine games here and there. We've got some Spider-Man games here and there, but nothing there's no action adventure Iron Man game as far as I know. There were a few Hulk games, and there haven't been any Hulk movies since then, and they haven't really pursued that game franchise. There really is, I think, a place for that, but it's kind of up in the air whether Marvel can produce something that would be as consistently quality as the Arkham games.
We also need to keep in mind that there's going to be a lot of new Marvel characters coming into the spotlight between now and 2017. I mean, Ant-Man is coming out next week. We've also got Doctor Strange is coming soon. It's going to be a Black Panther movie eventually. They're going to do another reboot of Spider-Man. I would kill for more Peggy Carter in any way, shape, or form.
That would be very cool.
Now that this sort of the core Avengers team is shifting a little bit to, we got some new players. Plus, Fantastic Four is about to come out.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh! I totally forgot that there was going to be a new one of those.
The old ones were really bad. So.
I'm glad they reappropriated Chris Evans and gave him a better role in that universe.
God.
I think above all, what they need to avoid, and what they have done pretty good at avoiding so far, is making crappy game tie-ins based on the films. As much as I don't personally like Disney Infinity, it's not a bad game, and it uses kind of those things that we've seen in the films, like Loki attacking New York City, and it kind of reappropriates them and turns it into a fun game experience. I think riffing off of the themes of the films could be a really interesting way for them to explore those characters in games.
Yeah.
So I want to play them.
It definitely used to be that whenever a major blockbuster movie came out, you just wait 3 months and then there'd be like a really bad video game adaptation. Then they were not high quality games. They just did it because they knew they would have the fan service. But the Marvel Universe is just so big, and they've proven that they can do television and movie and have these really great tie-ins. And so I'm really hoping that something like the Telltale game or like other games they're planning on producing will be able to maintain that whole universe of tie-ins. And then obviously the comics.
Oh, God.
Duh.
Wait, there are comics?
What?
All right, so what do you guys think? What kind of games is Marvel going to be putting out in the future? And do you want to play them? Let us know in the comments below, and subscribe to this channel to catch the next episode of The Issue when it comes out. Thank you.